The gardening guide is one of the newest things added to Grow a Garden, along with its achievements, index, and a bunch of other stuff. And I found a bunch of strategies on how you can complete this really fast. So the first thing I recommend you do is start with the easy quests, and then work your way up to the harder ones. Because when your quests go to give someone a carrot to harvest a bajillion mutated crops, that can seem really hard. But if you're going to give someone a carrot to harvest 100 blueberries, all of a sudden that's not that bad. And then for the quests that tell you to harvest mutated things, there's two things you can do. First one is be online at admin abuse, basically 1 hour before the update, and that way you can get loads of mutated things. Or the second thing I recommend you do is find an empty patch in your garden or load your second save slot, and then place down a big batch of tomatoes like I have down here. Then what I recommend you do is place any type of mutation sprinkler down, and all of a sudden you have tons of mutated plants, and because it's tomatoes they'll grow back really quickly, and you get double the amount opposed to if you're using blueberries or something. But for the things that require for you to get specific mutation, like harvest 30 disco fruits, well for those you kinda have to be on admin abuse because there's not really a disco sprinkler. And then for the things that say like harvest 300 elder strawberries, for that I recommend you join the Grow a Garden stock Discord server, which I'll have linked in the description. And what that does, it will give you a ping every time something good's in stock, and say elder strawberries in stock where you can just log on and get it. And it's actually easier to subscribe than it is to join a Discord server, so just saying, you don't have to, but if you do, thank you. Next, there's a lot of cooking related stuff in this, and I'm not going to get into every single recipe because that would take ages, but I'll have a website that has every single recipe linked in the description. And for any of the cooking things that say like use 100 blueberries in cooking, basically for this what you need to know is the bigger a fruit is, the longer it will take to cook. And if we're trying to do this fast, then use a ton of small blueberries. And I've also seen quite a few people confused on how you actually get the cooking thing, because that event is long gone, but it's one of the rewards for doing the quests. Then if you're also trying to complete the index, what I recommend you do is get one of your friends, and then together the two of you can try complete this, because if you do this with somebody else it'll be a lot easier. And you'll only have to do half as much work, and then at the end you can just trade your friend and give each other the pets that you need, and you can get them all indexed. Then for any of the quests that say something like give someone 20 cacaos, just get an alt account on the server and give them all the fruits you need to. Anyway, thanks for watching, shout out to my members and goodbye!